as wide as the mat. And let your knees come together. And then just open your arms up into a cactus position, so your elbows are bending, palms are facing up towards the ceiling. And if you're feeling awake enough, you can close your eyes. But if that's maybe gonna pull you back into falling asleep, you can just keep the gaze up towards the ceiling. And we're gonna be here for about 5 breaths. So as you inhale, fill the belly, feel the breath expand up to your chest and hold. And then open the mouth to breathe out. And just repeating that 5 times. So really slowly breathing in. Opening up space, holding at the top and sighing the breath out. Feels really refreshing in the morning to just instantly create a lot of space here as you inhale. And to let go of that stagnant energy from the night before as you exhale. Taking one more round. And then allow the breath to come back to a natural rhythm where you're breathing through your nose. And start to windscreen wipe your knees over to the left. As you're doing this, turn your chin over to the right. And then come up through center, let the right leg follow. Sorry, the right leg lead the way and the left leg follow. Coming over to the left with your chin as your knees fall to the right. And again, we'll just take a few rounds here, breathing in nice and steady. Knees falling with the exhale. And as always with these morning practices, allowing this to be a really beautiful gift to yourself, taking care of your energy and gently waking it up in body and mind before you go outward and show up for others. We'll just take one more round over to the left and then the right. And then inhaling, come to center. As you exhale, bringing the right knee and then the left in towards the chest, taking your legs up towards the ceiling. So they don't need to fully extend, but reach the heels up, bring the hands to the back of the legs, and just start that gentle rock up and down along your spine. As always, seeing if you can keep your toes at a hover as you come up. And then on this next rock forwards, cross the ankles, find your way to a seated position. As you breathe in, send the arms out and up. Lift your gaze and then exhale, pull the hands and energy to the heart, tuck the chin. 2 more here, breathing in. Stretching shoulders up to ears, and then as you exhale, feel the shoulders relax down the back. Last one here, inhaling, stretch high. And exhale, draw the hands to the heart. Now with the head bowing towards the heart, take a moment to connect to our affirmation for the morning, which you can, as always, repeat out loud or in your mind. Today I choose to honor both my heart, my capacity to feel, as well as my intellect and my capacity to think. When I honor both, I can move from a place of courage and presence. So honoring both the head, the intellect and the heart and the feeling body, taking a final full breath in here. And one more sighing breath out. Inhale, take the arms out and up, one final stretch. And then as you exhale, gently trace the hands down. Start to lean your way forward so that you can roll onto your hands and your knees. And then from this position, take the knees out towards the edges of the mat, untuck the toes. You're going to press yourself back towards a child's pose and just creep the fingertips forwards. Now inhale, trace the hands towards you. So similar to what we've been doing in previous classes, drift them all the way up onto your legs and then take the fingertips just behind your toes. Press into the fingertips so the arms straighten, the back of the heart begins to lift and the shoulders pull together. Lift your gaze up. Breathing to the very, very top of the chest here. So sense the ribs spread and lift, but then breathe all the way up towards the collarbones. Now exhale, tuck the chin, sweep the arms out beside you and in front of you. Lift your sit bones from your heels, tuck your toes. You're going to come into a wide-legged downward dog. Toes are at the edges of the mat almost. Press back with your heels, forwards with your hands. Now breathe in, lift the heels, ripple forwards into a wide-legged plank. Exhale, lower the knees, untuck the toes, and then press back towards that child's pose. Maybe walk the hands forwards as you press back. Inhale, stroke up along the back of the mat. Fingertips behind you, shoulder blades come together. Good, lift through the back of the heart, slightly taking the gaze up without collapsing the skull backwards. Taking one more breath in. Exhale as you tuck your chin, sweep the arms out, come forwards. And then back into that wide-legged downward dog. We're just going to take one more of these to start lifting the energy. Inhale, heels up, forwards to plank. Good, exhale, knees down, untuck the toes, pressing back. Immediately drag the hands up along the back of the mat towards you. And then let the fingertips press to the earth to lift your heart, taking a breath in and out. Breathing in again. Tuck the chin, exhale, sweep forwards. Arrive in your downward dog and just hold here for a few breaths. So as you breathe in, see if you can lift up your right heel and bend your right knee. And then as you're doing that, press more forwards with the right palm so the left heel draws back and down. And then switch over, pick up your left heel, bend your knee and press down with the right heel, forwards with the left palm. Inhale, both heels are up, look forwards. Exhale, generously bend your knees and then take a step up towards the front of the mat. Lengthen to a halfway lift. Bring the hands all the way up onto the shins for the first couple of rounds so you can really stretch your heart forwards and your shoulders down the back. Now exhale, bend your knees. Start to reach back with your arms and pull the palms towards one another. Slowly find a balance on your toes as your fingertips come forwards. You're in a balancing Utkatasana. And then exhale, lower the heels and sweep back. Twice more, inhaling, find that balance, waking up the feet. Exhale, lower, sweep back. Keep pulling the shoulders together. One more here, inhaling. And exhale. Now as the arms come forwards, inhale, stand. Heels are down on the ground. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, sweep out and up. Lift your gaze. Exhale, draw the hands through the heart center as you fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the shins, nice and long through the spine. Bend your knees, place your palms, step back with the right foot first and then the left. Come into your plank position and hold. Gently pull the inner arms towards one another so the weight doesn't just collapse out. One more breath in. Now lower the knees. Keep the toes tucked this time, chest to the thighs. Inhale, hands up, the back of the mat, up to the legs, and then slightly bigger opening for the heart. Fingertips to the earth. Lift from the back of your heart. Take a breath in. Tuck the chin as you breathe out. Inhale, sweep forwards, come to that plank. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. 2 more times here, same thing. Ripple through with your inhale to plank. Lower your knees, keep the toes tucked, chest to the thighs, exhale. Inhale, hands pull up. Yeah, good. Exhale, fingertips back. Lift from the heart space, tuck the chin, and take one more. Really start to feel that affirmation landing in your body, the energy of the body waking up, and the breath carrying you through the movement. We're coming to our last round here. Chest to thighs, breathe out. Hands stroking the mat, inhale, and then landing to the floor, exhale. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale, start that transition back out and forwards to your plank. And then again, downward dog, stay here. Pressing both hands forwards, both heels back and down this time. Now as you breathe in, lift your right leg up, three-legged dog. Stay here for a few breaths. See if you can root more forwards with your palms, more back and down with that left heel. And then pick up the left heel nice and high so you're on the ball of the foot. Slowly bring the right knee in towards the chest. Stay here for a moment and then step that right foot in between your hands. Take your left knee down to the floor. Left fingertips stay where they are. Right fingertips are going to reach forwards and then up. As you exhale, reach them back and then down by your outer right foot. Inhale forwards and up. So you're just circling the arm. Try and follow it with your gaze. Exhale back and down. Finding rotation in your chest. Inhale forwards and up. Exhale back and down. Now as these right fingertips come down, place them to the outside edge of your mat. Inhale, left arm goes forwards and up. Exhale, reach your left arm up and pause. Breathe into the left side body here. One more breath in. Now as you exhale, bring the left fingertips down and start to move your sit bones back towards your heel. Right foot lift, stay on the the heel of the foot, spread through the toes. Inhale, reach your right arm forwards and up one last time, find a twist. Staying here for 3 breaths. Breathe in, extend through your fingertips. Exhale, root down through your right heel and left fingertips. Now start to reach the right hand forwards again. Let this bring some weight back into your right foot as you bend your right knee. Both arms reach behind you as you lift your left knee. You're in a turbo lunge. So the thigh is working really hard. You're not resting the abdomen onto your leg, but it's hovering towards it. Keep squeezing your inner arms together. Inhale, slowly rise up, high lunge, arms above the head. Good, exhale, come back. Hover the chest towards the thigh as your fingertips reach behind you. Pull the arms together. 2 more here. Inhale, slowly rise up. Good, exhale, lean forwards. Last one, inhale, lift. And exhale, hover. Now you're here. Trust that you can really let this right leg support you as you step the left foot forwards. We're coming back into that chair pose variation. Squeeze the inner arms together. Inhale, balance on your toes as your arms sweep forwards. Exhale, lower your heels as your arms go back. Good, inhaling forwards. And exhale. One more, breathe in. And out. Press to stand here. Really anchor the weight to the heels as you reach up through your fingertips, maybe feeling taller. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to shins just for the moment. Exhale, place your palms. Step your left foot back first this time. Right foot follows. Take a few breaths in your plank position. Really elevate the back of the heart up without lifting your hips. Now take the knees to the mat, toes tucked, still chest to thighs. Pull up, hands to the legs. Inhale, hands to the mat behind you. Exhale, lift your heart, breathe in here. Feel that energy starting to wake up in the body. Exhale, reaching out and forwards. Breathe into plank. Exhale to downward dog, taking 2 more. Watch the flow of the breath, let that carry you. Good, knees to the earth. Drag the hands up along the back of the mat. Yeah, and then let the fingertips drop down. As you start to feel more space in the body, really draw those shoulders even closer together. Tuck the chin when you're ready on an exhale and then start to reach back out into your plank to breathe in. And then downward dog to breathe out. We're coming into our last one here. As you breathe in, heels up, chest forwards to plank. Exhale, knees come down, moving back in space. Hands follow suit as you breathe in. And then fingertips come down as you breathe out. Pull the shoulders together, lift your heart up, lift your gaze up, draw the breath to the very top of the chest here. Come into that downward facing dog one last time. Let the breath carry you there. Now as you start to wake up the strength and the suppleness in the body, press even more forwards with your palms each time you come into your downward dog. That's going to get you a bit more extension out from your shoulders. Now start to lift your left leg up, inhale. Pressing the right palm and the left palm especially forwards as well as down now. Right heel maybe comes closer to the floor. Now pick the right heel up, bring the left knee in towards the chest. Hold it here just for a moment. Try to keep the shin higher and then step that foot through. Bring the back knee down to the floor. Keep your right fingertips where they are. Inhale, circle your left arm forwards, up. Follow your gaze with your fingertips back. Exhale, and then brush the hand down by the outer thigh. Take a few more of those. Try and have a bit of an active reach as you're circling the arms. You're really mobilizing the shoulder, but also finding a nice rotation in the spine, opening up your chest. Good. Next time the fingertips come down, place them to the outside edge of your foot, and then circle the right arm forwards and up. Stay here for a few breaths. See if you can feel that subtle lifting of the lower rib that we often explore on the inhale here. Get a bit of length away from the hip bone. Now bring the hand forwards and down again. Start to pull back to your half splits. So sit bone to heel, walking the hands back towards you. Keep the right fingertips on the mat this time. Inhale, left arm goes forwards and then pause as it reaches up. Opening up through the left side body. One more breath in. Good, exhale, bend through the knees, start to reach forwards. Now as this hand goes back, also reach back with your right fingertips and then pick up that right knee. Again, not leaning all the way to your thigh, but allowing the chest to come really close to it. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lean forwards. Extend the heart over the big toe. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Beautiful. One more time. Slow that arm movement down, so you're really keeping the arms in line with the torso as you're moving. Now find that reach back with your arms. Squeeze the shoulders closer together again. Squeeze the palms closer. And then trust right foot to the front of the mat. Elevate your chest away from your thighs. And then inhale, find your balance. Just last couple of times here. Exhale, heels down, arms back. Inhale up. Exhale. Last one, breathe in and out. Inhale, rise up, press to the heels, lift up with your fingertips. Exhale, slowly trace down. Take a halfway lift. Fingertips to the earth if you wish, or keep that space, hands to shins. Now as you place your palms, step back into your plank and then go straight into your downward dog. We're just going to add on one thing here. So breathe in, right toes lift up. Exhale, left heel roots down. Inhale, lift the left heel. Exhale, bring the knee forwards and step it through. Lower the back knee. Stay on your left fingertips. Inhale, 3 circles with that right arm forwards and up as you inhale. Back and down, exhale. Do not speed yourself up. Inhale. And exhale. One more circle here. Reach forwards, lift up. As your hand comes down, switch sides. Left arm goes forwards. Pause as it's reaching up. Good. Now bring the fingertips forwards and down. Slowly trace yourself back into your half splits. Spread the toes. Anchoring the heel down and pulling it slightly back, and then reach your right arm forwards and up. Take a few breaths into this right side. Slowly stroke forwards with the arm, bend your right knee, lift your left fingertips, and then lift your left knee. So you're back into this strong lunge. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lean forwards, reach back. Inhaling. Good, exhale. Now lift up, breathe in. Lean forwards one last time as you breathe out. Take that confident step. We're gonna do it slightly differently here. So you're gonna take this confident step, but keep the knee in towards the chest. Rise as you breathe in. Bring your right hand to your outer left thigh, and then stroke back in space with your left fingertips, turning your palm outward to the space beside you. Good. Now you can flex this left foot or point the toes, whatever feels more supportive for you. Inhale, arms go up. I'm going to have to shift back, kick the heel out. Exhale, bend the knee, and then reach back. Slowly land back in your lunge. Inhale, rise up. Good. Exhale, lean forwards again, stroke back. Trust this right leg. Draw off of the toes, so just roll the weight onto the tip of the left foot and then bring the knee back, press to stand and take the twist. Good, breathe in and out. Inhale, arms up, heel out. Exhale, bend the knee and slowly transition yourself back and down into your lunge. Last time here, inhale, rise up. Exhale, lean forwards. Transition that weight off onto the right tip of your left toe and then slowly pull the knee in and take the twist. Really waking up the legs today so we can feel grounded, stable and strong. Now kick the leg back out in front of you one last time and then slowly lower the foot to the floor. Breathe in here. Exhale, bend your knees, stroke back with your arms. You're going to take an interlace behind you this time. Draw the shoulders together and then begin to tip forwards. See if you can take a really full breath in here. Spread the front body. Open your mouth. Let a bit of weight drop through the arms, through the crown of the head. 2 more times. Breathe out as you wish. Keep pinching your shoulder blades together. Now relax the knuckles down towards the lower back. Come into your choice of halfway lift as you breathe in. Good, feel that heat. Place the palms, step it into your plank or jump it into your plank. Pause for a moment and then exhale, downward facing dog. Press forwards and down with the palms more and more as you start to open up space in your shoulders. Back and down with the heels as you open up in the legs. Now start to lift your left toes up, breathe in. Press more down with that right heel as you breathe out. Now pick up the heel, bring the knee in towards the chest. And then step that foot forwards in between your hands. Lovely. Lower that right knee down and then start to reach your left fingertips forwards and up. We'll take 3 big, slow circles. Exhale, back and down. Inhale. And exhale. Final time here. Without rushing, as your fingertips find their way down to the ground, pause and switch. Just reaching back and then up with that right arm. Inhale, spread the right side. Exhale, gently pressing into the left fingertips. Reach the hand forwards and down as you breathe out, and then start to pull your way back. Keep the toes spread, and then left arm comes forwards and up this time. Rotate your chest open. If you have a bit more space, you might even take the arm slightly back. Good, take 1 more breath in. Exhale, reach forwards, bend your knee at the same time, and as the left hand strokes back, right fingertips follow, right knee lifts. Good, inhale, rise up. Exhale, forwards. Find the strength in your breath. Inhale and exhale. One more here. Breathe in, lift up. And exhale. So again, just take your time here. At the moment, you've got quite a bit of weight in the left leg already, but there is a substantial still on the right foot. So roll from the ball of the foot to just the tip of your toes, and then use your strength to draw the knee into the chest. Anchor that weight into your left heel, and then take a rotation over to your right side. Breathe in and out. Inhale, arms up. Kick that heel out in front of you, and then exhale, bend the knee again. Take it through a warrior three to step back into your lunge. Rise up, breathe in. Lean forward, stroke back with the arms as you breathe out. Roll the weight onto the tip of the right toe. Bring the knee into the chest. Anchor the weight into the left leg to rise up, and then rotate. Actively reach back with your right fingertips. Remind yourself of your strength. Inhale, arms up, heel out. Last one here, exhale. Slowly land in your lunge, take a breath in. Good, exhale, lean forwards, reach back. Come forward, shift that weight even more into the left leg, and one last time, rise. Take the twist. Take a breath in and out. Inhale, arms up, heel out. Exhale, stand. Breathe in here. Exhale, bend your knees, reach back with your fingertips. Interlace, other thumb is on top now. Squeeze those shoulders together, and then begin to dive forwards. Let the chin slightly bow in towards the throat, so back of the neck is long here. Breathe as you wish to. You might want to sigh your breath. So when we face change, uncontrollable change outside of ourselves, in the collective, in society, it's always really good to come back to a practice that requires you to be a bit stronger, to utilize your strength, to remind yourself of your strength, of your resilience. One more breath in. Now, last time here, lower the knuckles, halfway lift. Breathe in. Lower your palms, step or jump into your plank position. We're going to come down. If you have it in your practice, you can go through chaturanga, otherwise lower the knees and then the chest. Come all the way down onto the mat though, even if you're going through chaturanga. Untuck the toes as you get here. Step your hands forward so they're more in line with your collarbones rather than your ribs. Press into your palms and gently rise up to cobra, inhale. Now we've done a lot of side body opening and twisting, so this should feel quite comfortable in your spine, but be gentle as it is the morning. Pull your elbows out to begin, and then wrap them back in towards your ribs, and feel that maybe pull the heart a little bit further forwards. Tuck the chin in towards the chest, eyes are closed. And then very, very slowly lift your chin away from your chest and feel this again. Also maybe start to pull your heart forwards. Chin might tilt all the way up towards the ceiling. Take a final breath in. And then as you exhale, slowly lower your chest all the way back down. Tuck the chin back towards the chest. Now this time, inhale, press into your forearms to rise. Keep the chin tucked. And then slowly again, raise your chin forwards and up. Feel it maybe pull your heart forwards and up too. Take a breath. Exhale here. If you feel you have the space, press into your palms. Inhale, lift your elbows, keep the chin up. Take a final deep breath in. Feel the lower ribs, if you've lifted your elbows especially, lift your lower ribs away from your hips. Feel the spread of the outer ribs. Now exhale, gently come down. Final back bend here. Take the arms behind you, interlace your fingers, pull the shoulders together, and then use this reach of the knuckles back towards the toes to lift your chest up. So strong in the back. If it feels okay here, you might lift your legs and extend them back at a hover, keeping the inner seam of the legs pulling together. Now find that balance of not collapsing your head down, lifting the chin up without collapsing the skull backwards. 2 more breaths. Deeper, deeper, slower breath in for this last one. And then as you exhale, release, let your toes roll in, your heels roll out, and just cradle either your forehead or one side of your head as you stack your hands. Allow the body to rest here on the ground for some time. As you focus on your breath. So feel that this morning we've really activated our inner strength, our mental resilience, that honoring of the mind to not give up, to not step away from challenge. And we've also awakened and activated our inner strength in terms of our body, our physical strength, our ability to show up physically. And now let that settle. Feel the support of the earth being strong for you, holding your body here. Feel the heart supported by the earth, and just taking a few more moments to relax your body weight down to that support system. Observe as the heat begins to settle and the heart rate starts to slow back down. And our practice is such a beautiful mirror that shows us the transience of even the most challenging moment. Slowly transition yourself now into a child's pose. You can press into the palms when you're ready. Keep the legs towards one another, so not out wide this time. And then as your chest comes to your thighs, just bring the hands behind you. So you're almost mimicking that child's pose variation, but super, super gentle version. Palms are back, head is down. There's a nice rounding in your spine here, so breathe and expand into the back body. Nice counter pose after all of this heart opening. Feel the back of the heart being opened by the breath in here. And allow more weight to keep falling down towards the thighs, through your chest as you breathe out, down towards the mat and the ground, through your forehead as you breathe out. Now honor what you want. You may wish to come into a gentle inversion here by simply lifting your bum from your heels and catching hold of the outer edges of your feet. Toes can be tucked or untucked for this. If you have a headstand in your practice and you feel like you want to explore that this morning, this can also be a really beautiful physical expression of our capacity to greet challenge with such presence and such balance. Nice sewing. So just taking about 10 breaths wherever you're choosing to go. And especially if you're going for the headstand, try to drop into its deeper expression, into the philosophy of being upside down, rather than just the shape of being upside down. What does that represent? What journey did you go on to be able to get here? Let that also pull you back into our affirmation of really honoring both your intellect and your body wisdom to keep you strong and courageous, to remind you of your ability to meet challenge with grace and ease, Taking in 2 more breaths. Slowly transitioning your way out, coming through to your child's pose again, just for a couple of breaths. Now, if you've been in a headstand, it might feel nice to, from this child's pose position, bring your hands out by your ears and just give the skull, the top of the head, the crown of the head, a bit of a massage by lifting your sit bones and just rolling your weight around in a circle or side to side or up and down, just easing out in your own way. There's no right or wrong here. Any tension that you may have felt on the head, though ideally we're using our forearms enough and our shoulders enough to not really have too much dropping of weight to the head. And then gradually you're going to slowly come back down to your child's pose. Just take a moment here so you don't get any head rush. And then as you're ready to, gently rising up, choosing from here whether you want to come through to sitting or to roll down onto your back. Taking your time to come wherever it is you're wanting to close the practice this morning. And then as you find your way there, if you've got layers that you would like to stay more warm, or if you have a prop of some sort that you want to keep you more comfortable, feel free to grab those items or props now. And then close your eyes as you're ready to on your back or sitting. Allow the palms to turn down onto your lap to begin with. And if you're on your back, to have your palms on your body perhaps for a few breaths before extending them out beside you. Feel the breath out, pull your weight down to the earth and see if you can step out of the way and really allow gravity to start to hold you here in this space. So what can happen when we're feeling stressed, consciously or subconsciously? The muscles tighten for a whole number of reasons, including the production of hormones that happens when we're stressed. And this tension in the muscles, this engagement, consistent engagement of the muscles, it keeps the body from falling into its own weight. So seeing if the muscles can start to soften now. And with that comes a deeper sense of safety and security as you plug in, feeling that support beneath you. So moving into this final part of the practice and really embodying this sense of your body being dense, being made up of mass, and allowing yourself to experience that, dropping into your weight. Grounded. And with the body more open, the mind awake but settled, see if you can now move into this final part of our practice with deep receptivity and acceptance for everything that wants to express in this moment of your life, both inside of you and around you. Dissolving as much judgment as you can and simply experiencing expressions of life. Now, if you're sitting, stay as you are, but allow the palms to slowly turn upwards. Gesturing now that you're ready to move outward with this energy and presence that you have started to cultivate with time on the mat for you. If you're choosing to close this practice on your back, just take a few moments to wriggle fingers and toes. Really no rush to eventually transition up to a seated position, palms facing up as well. Really feel into how much of a gift this time is for you. It's an amazing offering also to those around you. When we come from this place of being grounded and centered within ourselves, we are naturally able to show up better to any tasks, any challenges, any responsibilities that we have for other people around us. Lovingly bring your hands back together in front of your heart. Take a really slow circle of your shoulders forwards and up. Hold the breath at the top. And then sigh out, shoulders back and down. Bow the head towards the heart with your next breath out again, honoring the two types of intelligence, wisdom, and strength that we have, our intellect and our capacity to feel. Allow this to carry through into the rest of your day or your evening if you're practicing this later. When you're ready, gently opening the eyes.